What is up, you guys? On the last video, we went to the Square Enix Cafe and the limited time edition Sega pop-up shop in Los Angeles. So today we are going to be showing you, as a brand new RPG lover that I just started playing RPGs in 2025, I'm going to be showing you guys my full collection as far as Atlas and Square Enix. And then while recording this video, I actually got 3 more things that we're going to be throwing in there. One of them being the Final Fantasy VII Deluxe Edition and Final Fantasy VII Trading Card Starter Pack. So we are going to be opening both. We're also going to be doing some building for you guys. Make sure you stay tuned to the very end. So I'm super excited to show you guys my Square Enix Sega Atlas collection so far. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your favorite snack, and enjoy the show.
Right, on we go.
All right, so first let's get this keyboard out of here. Let's make some space for all our cool stuff. Ooh, look at that Sega pop-up store bag, man, with the Jack Frost and the Sonic in the back. Thing looks awesome. We do have the Shin Megami Tensei 5 Collector's Edition box, which I have a separate video on the actual unboxing. But I love the artwork of that. We have our Steelbooks here, Persona 5 regular. But look at that, dude. The artwork, the frame, the characters, man. That thing looks amazing. Ooh, we got the game in there too, bro. Nice, dude. And we got our Shin Megami Tensei 5 Steelbook as well for the Nintendo Switch. So we do play Tensei 5 on Switch regular, but I have the Vengeance edition on my PC. And we got Persona 3 Reload, one of my favorite, all-time favorite Persona games so far that I have thoroughly been enjoying. We do have Persona 5 Royal Edition, not the Steelbook, but we have the Royal. And that's actually the very first Persona I ever played. We got our Joker amiibo here, but this thing actually doesn't give you any points in the Persona games. Now, to take a look at our Sega pop-up store, we got a Figgies of the Persona 3 protagonist. This thing was just so cute and I could not pass it up. It is magnetic and it does have the full tarot card in the back. But I got 2 because it's the first edition. So I got one that I can mount onto my PC, and I got the other one to not open so that I can hold on to it for future. Woo, we got our Persona 5 Joker plushie. Dude, this thing is so cute, man. I saw it and I was amazed and I had to get it. Let's go ahead and get this little dude out of the bag. Ooh, look at that, bro. You got a nice feel to the cape there. You got the mask. Oh man, that fit, dude, that fit is fresh. That fit is fire, bro. Yes, man. Persona 5 Joker Stubbins Deluxe. And we got our Joker jacket. Dude, this was the biggest thing that I bought at the pop-up shop. Look at the patchwork. Look at the design. It is reversible, so you can wear it either in or out. But look at all of those small details that just make it so unique and so amazing. This is my favorite part right here, bro. The Joker hat with the mask. Take your heart. You got the flames on the sleeves. Dude, what is this, man? This thing was so cool, and I definitely felt super fresh wearing it. Now, for the reversible side, it's a bit loud for my liking. I don't know if I like all that red. It's a bit too flashy, but it's so comfortable to wear for the inside. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it on this way. So that's what we got as far as our Persona collection from the Sega shop. Now, for the Square Enix Cafe, we did get a little buildable slime, dude. Look at this. So we're going to be building this later on. Make sure you stay tuned in the video for that. But we are going to be building our little slime. So excited. We do have a mystery box, Final Fantasy VII Original. So the polygon figures, and you could get one of 8 characters with a secret character. That thing is so cool. I love little mystery boxes. We also got a Square Enix Cafe sticker for free. And ooh, Woo! We got this sick shirt, bro. The Square Enix Dragon Quest slime. Now, this I actually got from Etsy, the protagonist Persona 3 card decal. We also got a Cloud holographic sticker, also from Etsy. Now, we have Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on GameCube. This is the Japanese import, so you're not able to actually play it on your GameCube, but I do have the English version on GameCube as well for the Crystal Chronicles. Then we got Final Fantasy Tactics. Sheesh, the remake, bro. This game gives you the classic edition and the enhanced edition, which I think is super, super cool. We got Final Fantasy VII Original and Final Fantasy VIII Remastered for the Nintendo Switch. So we got some Final Fantasy on the go, and I love being able to play Final Fantasy on the go. We just started playing 7 Remake, which is so amazing. So good. The combat is amazing. The story, the characters, the humor, dude. This is one of the funniest games that I've ever played. And we got our Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy starter set. So this thing is super, super cool. I don't plan on opening this up. I plan on keeping that in the package. So that is pretty much everything that we got for the Sega, Atlas, and Square Enix RPG collection so far. I am planning on putting those stickers on my car, just have to wash it first. But let me know, what are you guys excited for? All right, so let's go ahead and open up the Figgy so we can see exactly what is inside. I love the artwork, the design, the pixelated graphic look of the protagonist here. It looks like we do have some sort of stand, so that is pretty cool. The protagonist himself, or the character, whichever one you choose, is magnetic, so it does have a magnetic stand on the back. And I love this part. You get a tarot card in regards to the specific character that you chose. It also comes with a little magnet piece with a 3M tape on one side so that you can hang this up anywhere to your liking. We also got a scratcher card. If you scratch off the section there, you'll actually get a little prize as far as the Figgy's application. Now, the tarot card itself is pretty sturdy, it's pretty hard, and you can see right there the magnet. Bro, we got the Fool for the card. It is reversible, so you can use either or side. I personally love the side with the Fool because it just looks so cool. And for the stand itself, make sure that the legs are facing the back, otherwise your stand will sit very awkwardly. All right, dude, look at that. The Persona 3 Reload Figgies collection. I only got the protagonist, but they did have Junpei and Fuka as well. So that is the little 3M stand, which I'm actually placing on the end of my PC on the side so that I can have my protagonist on the side of my PC. So here is just a little visual of where I put my protagonist. So he's always watching over me as I'm gaming. And now for the stand, I finally have a place to put my legendary Pokemon card that I never had a stand for before. So look at that, bro, that beautiful sparkly Pokemon right there. I finally have a place for it. And we're gonna open up the mystery box, but before we do that, let's build our slime. Dude, look at this. I've never actually built any type of character or anything like that. I do have a Gundam set that I have yet to build because I don't have the proper tools for it. So this one is level 1 in moderation because it is the simplest thing that you can actually build. You don't need any specific tools, you don't need any clippers or anything like that, so you can actually just take everything off piece by piece, hand in hand, and just go ahead and build it from there, so you don't have to worry about glue or paint or anything like that. Now, the instructions are in Japanese, but they do have visuals that we can follow, so we're gonna go ahead and follow those. We got our eyeballs. The eyeballs by themselves look a little bit weird. It looks kind of like a chest plate for some armor or something, but you can see here that this actually breaks off fairly easily. You don't have to put a lot of pressure in order to take out the pieces. Then we're gonna go ahead and start off with the mouth. We just press it into place. Same with the eyes. We'll press those into place. Make sure they're nice and firm. And then let's flip this thing over. See, now that looks cute. that is the slime that I know and love. So now we just need to put in the back piece, which is a simple push and clip. So you don't have to do anything major, anything crazy. Just simple push, make sure it's all together. And I'm just checking to make sure I'm not missing anything. So, yep, nope. Just simply clicks in like that. Perfect. This little piece, I actually didn't know what it was for, but that's actually a stand if you got multiple slimes so that you can stack them on top of each other. And then if you don't have additional slimes, you do have the solid piece that you can just go ahead and use, which is actually what I ended up doing because I don't have any additionals. It is best if you put that bottom piece in first and then fully close it so that it fully locks in place. So what I'm doing is using that little extra piece as a little leverage spot so that we can have the slime just slightly elevated on the platform. And for the final piece, we do have the grass. So we have the grass there. The slime sits perfectly on there. And you don't have to worry about that additional piece if you don't have multiples, or you could do what I did and just make it into a little stand. So that is it for our Dragon Quest collection. And I do have a few of the Dragon Quest games on different platforms. So seeing this little slime, seeing this little dude makes me so happy, and I placed him at the top of my gaming setup. So he is actually always looking down to me. He's looking to get me. But I'm so excited for this. Let me know what you guys think. And man, that smile is either contagious or very serial killer vibes. You guys let me know. And before we get to the very next part that we've all been waiting for, I want to show you guys that I'll just be chilling out here with my favorite big bird and my favorite blue blob. Plus, we out here hanging out with our two favorite protagonists. Sheesh. All right, now, before we do that, let's go ahead and get a drum roll, please. All right. So this is the Final Fantasy VII Polygon Volume 1 Square Enix blind box. So I am super excited to see what the heck we get. So there's some tape there in the very top. You want to cut that off carefully so that you don't damage the box itself. And once you get that, now let's go ahead and open this thing up, bro. Ooh, man, I'm excited to see what we get. I'm closing my eyes here so I don't see nothing. I'm closing my eyes. Let's see. Oh, it's an empty box. Okay. Let's see. Yo, we got the Tifa, bro. That is cool, man. Oh, and there's some tape on this part too, so you want to make sure you cut that on both sides. That thing pops right off. And we got our little polygon Tifa, dude. Yo, let's get this out the packaging so you get a better look at it here. Dude, that is so cool, man. That is awesome. Like, it's not movable. The arms are not movable or anything like that, but this looks amazing. I love the little polygon figure, and I actually started playing Final Fantasy Original on my ROG Ally because I never played it when it first came out. So I just started playing it, and I'm super excited to see this little polygraphic figurines. Now, we got two more things before we end the video, but if you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button. So up next, we got our Final Fantasy VII Remake Deluxe Edition that we just unboxed in 2026. Now this thing comes with the beautiful holographic collector's edition box. You do get the Deluxe Edition art book, a mini soundtrack with Cloud on the CD, the physical game itself, and the Sephiroth Steelbook cover, dude. And that thing looks amazing. You see Sephiroth with just full villain energy. You see explosion, chaos, the Mako reactor in the background, just fire all around him. And it got a little bit of a sparkle to it. So that looks pretty cool. And if you want to see the full unboxing with real-time first reactions, make sure you check out my other video that has the Final Fantasy VII Deluxe Edition unboxing. As far as the cards themselves go, we did get the Final Fantasy Starter Set Volume 2 of the Final Fantasy trading game from 2025. So this one I also included in that last video that I was mentioning with the unboxing for Final Fantasy VII Deluxe Edition, and this one is pretty cool. I am opening this one up, but I am keeping my Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy sealed. And it's really cool that this comes with the full guide and instructions on how to play, how everything works, magic, Maka, attack, defense, fleas, everything that you can possibly have questions on. It tells you how to play, and it comes with a full complete starter deck build, which obviously you can upgrade with booster packs and stuff like that. It also does come with a paper play mat, which definitely brought me back to my Yu-Gi-Oh days, and was so happy to see this. And in total, you do get 50 cards, that's 50, which you will see in that full video as well. But that is pretty much it, guys, for my Square Enix and Atlas collection thus far. One thing I did forget is the Atlas Unicorn Overlord Nintendo Switch edition that I do have as well. But I think my main focus here was Persona and Final Fantasy.